A special thank you to each of our subscribers who make this channel possible. Here's today's story. In a significant and controversial ruling, a Hong Kong court has sentenced 45 prominent pro-democracy activists to prison terms ranging from 4 to 10 years. This decision marks a pivotal moment in the ongoing struggle for political freedom in the region, as these individuals, collectively known as the Hong Kong 47, were charged under the stringent National Security Law, NSL, imposed by Beijing. The charges stem from their involvement in unofficial pre-election primaries held in 2020, which were intended to select opposition candidates for the local elections. The court's ruling has ignited fierce criticism from democratic governments and human rights organizations worldwide, who argue that the prosecution was politically motivated and aimed at stifling dissent in Hong Kong. Among those sentenced is Benny Tai, a legal academic and one of the main organizers of the primaries, who received the harshest sentence of 10 years. Tai's conviction is particularly notable as it represents the longest sentence handed down since the NSL was enacted in mid-2020. He was accused of orchestrating a strategy for the pro-democracy camp to secure a legislative majority, which authorities claimed violated Hong Kong's mini-constitution, the Basic Law. Joshua Wong, a well-known figure in the pro-democracy movement, was sentenced to 4 years and 8 months. Wong, who has been a vocal advocate for democratic reforms since his teenage years, has already been serving time for previous convictions related to his activism. The court highlighted his active participation in the primaries and referenced his prior criminal record as a factor in determining his sentence. The group of 47 individuals includes a mix of seasoned activists, former legislators, and newer voices from the pro-democracy movement. The defendants, which include 8 women and 39 men, faced accusations of attempting to overthrow the government through their participation in the primaries. Most of them either pleaded guilty or were found guilty of conspiracy to commit subversion. Among them are notable figures such as Claudia Mo, Helena Wong, and Leung Kwok Hung, also known as Long Hair, who have each played significant roles in Hong Kong's political landscape. The sentences were delivered by a panel of judges appointed by the government, raising concerns about the independence of the judiciary in Hong Kong. Critics argue that the NSL has been weaponized to suppress dissent and eliminate any form of opposition against the Beijing government. In response to the backlash, Hong Kong's Security Secretary Chris Tang defended the sentences, stating they reflect the seriousness of the crimes committed. Tang did not rule out the possibility of appealing individual sentences, suggesting that the government may seek to impose even harsher penalties. The international community has reacted strongly to the sentences. The United States and various human rights organizations condemned the ruling, asserting that it further erodes the freedoms and rights guaranteed to the people of Hong Kong. Activists and supporters of the pro-democracy movement have vowed to continue their fight for political freedom, despite the increasing risks and challenges posed by the authorities. The situation in Hong Kong has been deteriorating since the introduction of the NSL, which was implemented in response to the widespread protests that erupted in 2019. The law has been criticized for its vague definitions and broad scope, allowing the government to target individuals and organizations that challenge its authority. Many activists have been arrested, detained, or forced into exile as a result of the crackdown on dissent. As the dust settles on this unprecedented trial, the future of political opposition in Hong Kong remains uncertain. With most of the pro-democracy leaders now behind bars, the city has been left with a political landscape that is nearly devoid of dissent. The sentencing of the Hong Kong 47 serves as a stark reminder of the lengths to which the authorities will go to maintain control and silence opposition voices. The resilience of the pro-democracy movement will be tested in the coming months and years, as activists navigate an increasingly hostile environment. In conclusion, the sentencing of the Hong Kong 47 is not just a legal matter. It is a reflection of the ongoing struggle for freedom and democracy in a city that once prided itself on its vibrant political discourse. As the world watches, the question remains: what will it take for the people of Hong Kong to reclaim their rights and freedoms? That's all for this story. We upload videos every day covering many different subjects, so hit that subscribe button to stay informed. Thanks for watching.